Okay, for day 2, we are going to finish numbers 4 and number 6. Now, number 4, you can see on the screen right now, we have the equation in factored form. We like that. Because if it's equal to 0, then one of these factors that's being multiplied has to be equal to 0. One of them. It doesn't have to be all of them. We're going to figure out what values for x would make those equal to 0. And to do that, we're simply going to break them apart and make 3 equations out of it. The first equation will be negative 3x equals 0. Well, obviously, if we divide both sides by negative 3, we're going to get x equals 0 as one of our solutions. The next factor, x plus 2 equals 0. Again, a nice easy one step. Subtract 2 from both sides, and we get x is equal to negative 2. Another one of our solutions. And finally, 5x minus 6 equal to 0. I would add 6 to both sides. Get 5x equals 6. Divide by 5. And x equals 6/5. So those 3 solutions, or those 3 answers are our 3 solutions. Now, you can always tell how many solutions you're going to have by the largest exponent. In this case, the largest exponent was 3. We had 3 answers. So that's kind of a key to keep track of that. All right, again, skipping number 5, we're going to come back to that when I'm with you on Monday. We're looking at number 6. And again, we do the same thing. We notice that there are 3 factors here that are being multiplied together to equal 0. So if I take the first factor, set it equal to 0, I can see that there's no x in this case. So this actually isn't an equation that I want to deal with. So anytime you have just a number outside of the parentheses, just ignore that. You don't have to worry about it as an equation. The second one, x squared plus 4 equals 0, requires us to subtract 4 from both sides and then simply square root both sides. But you'll notice we have a negative, which brings in the value I. Now we will have x equals the positive and negative square root of negative 4i. Or negative 4, sorry. The negative becomes the letter I. The square root of 4 becomes a 2. So really, our simplified solution is positive and negative 2i. So since there's a positive and a negative answer there, that's 2 of our 3 solutions. Our third is going to come from the equation 2x plus 1 equals 0. We're going to subtract 1 from both sides. And we're going to divide by 2. So x is equal to negative 1/2, our third solution. All right, so make sure that you have your notes filled out to this far, to this extent. We will do more on Monday, and we will go over number 5, and we will actually have an assignment from Delta Math to work on as well.